Good morning, beautiful souls, and welcome. I'm stood outside the B&B I stayed at last night. I was going to get a bus back to Royal Wootton Bassett and start the journey again from there, but I found that because it's Easter Sunday, there's no buses running around here to take me there. It's pretty mental. So I've tried to get an Uber, and I've been told there's an Uber 20 minutes away. All the way to Royal Wootton Bassett it's road and pathway, and I don't want to walk that. I'd rather pay the £7, that's all it is, for an Uber to take me there, and then we'll start the journey from there. So, pick you up on the journey. Well, beautiful souls, we're well underway now. I didn't do much filming after I left Royal Wootton Bassett, but now we're in the middle of the trees on the way to Ringsbury Camp. Not far now, but it's been a beautiful walk. I've just because I've been in a city, in a town. Is Swindon a town or a city? I don't know, but anyway, and Royal Wootton Bassett was busy as well with people, because it's a church thing today, isn't it? It's what do they call it? Easter Sunday, the eggs. That's what it's all turned into. Originally it was a church thing, but it's all about. But anyway, we're in a beautiful, beautiful part of the country, and I'm just keeping going. Yeah, I had a rest. Well, not a rest, but a calm period. I was still hiking and still walking, but I was just getting back into nature after being around people and bricks and mortar, and I had a lovely walk up here from Royal Wootton Bassett. But anyway, we'll be there in a bit. I'll catch you when we get there. I had to film this bit. Oh, my shadow, look. Oh, I love them. Look, they're out and about. There's some more down here in this hedgerow. Look at that sky, beautiful, stunning day. Look at the colour, the green and the blue. Whoa! Nature, absolutely unbelievable for our mental health. Look, there's more here. Magical bluebells, magical things. Maybe we'll find a forest and where it's full of them. We never know. But for now, I'll carry on. We've reached it, and this is it, just here. We'll have a walk around, and oh, there's people up on there, so we'll get up there now and have a walk around on it. There's a fence there, so there's bound to be an entrance to go up there. We'll have a look now. Look at the colour here. You see the yellow, the green, the bluebells, and look at the roots from that tree. And that's actually on the henge. It's growing on the henge itself. I think we're going to scramble up here to the top of it. Oh, there's more bluebells. Do you know, I'm going to find a forest to stay in tonight close by that's just full of bluebells, and stay amongst the bluebells. Anyway, let's get up to the top of the henge. We're on the top. Ringsbury, I keep calling it Ringsbury Henge because that's what I believe it is, but they call it a camp, a hill fort, an ancient, about 4,000 years old hill fort. I'm on the top of it. There's more bluebells about. You can see that's the inner circle, so I'm on top of the outer circle, and this here, I'll show you now. See, that goes down there, and then back up there, and that's inside the circle is the green there. You can see it better down that way. So it's thousands of years old. They say it's a fort. I believe it's a henge rather than a fort as such. I believe that it was built for another purpose rather than as a defensive. It's thousands of years old, and it's beautiful. We're going to walk right around it if we can. We've got to get around this tree. Look at these roots here, these gnarly roots on this tree. Look at that. What a beautiful tree. Look at that there. That's a vine, that. This here, that's a vine. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Stunning. It's a beautiful area, and we're in the middle of nowhere. I have seen a couple of people, but there is a path here that I'm walking on. It's been made by people walking around it. And anyway, it's about 4,000 years old. 4,000 years ago they date it at. I believe through research that it's a bit older than that, like many other places. Oh, you can see the deck where it goes down. You've got the outer henge, whoops, here, and the inner one here. So it's a double ring. And I believe also over in that green, that over, you keep getting my fingers and hands, but over in that green also, I feel, and I don't think anybody's ever done it, I've not found anything, use this modern technology and do like a LiDAR scan under the ground, or ground penetrating radar. I think they'll find stones under there like most of the other henges around the country. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've got dandelions everywhere here. Dandelion root, good for you, dandelion root. Absolutely brilliant for you. And when you boil it up, you clean it up, get the fresh root out, and you boil it up and clean it up. Clean it up and boil it up. It tastes like coffee. It tastes like coffee. I don't like it because I don't like coffee, but here we are. I'm going to have a sit here for a bit. Right in the middle. I'm going to go over the middle there and have a sit down and have a sit. Here we go. Right in the centre, the henge, where all that tree line is, all the way around. You're going to be in the sun in a minute. The henge goes, or the inner circle goes all the way around there, all the way around there, and back to here. And this is where I'm going to sit. I'm going to have myself a drink and something to eat. So they found axe flints here, or worked flint around here. So that means that it was settled here at least in Neolithic times. And they found a gold coin here, a single gold coin they found, which they think is from the late Iron Age, early Roman period. But we all settle in the same places. If you look at even in modern society, in the towns and things, everybody congregates in the same areas, and then they build upon them areas over the centuries, over the years. So that's probably what's happened here. And the Neolithics, they built it for a reason. In Neolithic time, it was built for a reason. Maybe before that, for a reason, even if it was just a home. And they liked building rings around their homes because it protected them from animals coming in and things like that. They could go out and hunt and come back in and things like that. They didn't have to have it. And they could also have water that, when it's a double one like this, when it rains, the water stays like a moat around it, so they've got fresh water. So they create fresh water. But it wouldn't surprise me if there is some form of natural water source around here as well, like a spring that pops up somewhere. But anyway, Neolithic, I'm sat in the middle of it, enjoying this glorious weather. Look at them skies, beautiful, absolutely stunning. Make the most of it, I will, today, because tomorrow it's meant to rain. On my way up, I may find somewhere, you know, spend the rest of the day here. I don't know yet, or I might go up to Cricklade. I don't know yet. Whatever, we'll decide when we decide. So that's it, Ringsbury Camp. That I think is a henge, a double henge, and it's beautiful. I'll catch you back up later on. I had to show you this, guys. You may not be able to pick it up in the camera, but I mean, the land goes on for miles and miles and miles in the distance. Just look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Listen to that bird song. Can you hear it? Bird song All the flowers everywhere because it's all untouched. Ancient trees growing from the henge bits, the rings, because they've never been touched. They don't need to be touched. But look at that. I'm now on the outer henge. The inner henge is just there behind me. I'm on the outer henge and it goes into a lovely forest. Some of the trees here look like it could be an ancient forest. They are trees found in Britain originally. Oh look, there's a bit that goes through here. Oh, there we go, like I was saying, look, where they built them as a moat. Look, see the water in the middle that's there? Yeah, so they had fresh water around them that they could use to bathe in, wash things, drink it as well. And yeah, some of these native trees are beautiful around here in this little forest, but we'll keep walking around the henge and then hopefully we might find a deeper part of the forest, even though it's early, where we could pitch the tent tonight. We'll see. Oh, look at this, guys. Can you see that behind me in the distance? It's just nothingness. Let's go around. Can you see that? There's just fields and fields and forests and forests and forests. Wow, I am so blessed. I really am so unbelievably blessed. This is where mental health is, beautiful souls. It's in nature. It's where our mental health becomes a positive mental health. Connecting, reconnecting, walking barefoot on the grass. They call it grounding in spiritual terms. It's grounding. You've probably heard of that term. Getting out in nature, connecting, reconnecting, not connecting but reconnecting, because we are out of it. We are part of it, and I feel alive when I'm in it. In comparison to how I felt in society's thing in the cities with people, I'm completely peopled out. But this, wow, just in the middle of a field. Oh look, electric, there's man-made, but there's a farm behind me. I don't know whether I'm supposed to walk across this field, but I'm doing. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning. So I decided, loads of the day left, I wouldn't stay at Ringsbury End, so I'm almost at Cricklade now, the next place, but I keep saying it, wow, I keep saying it, look at this. Look at that. I know there's houses and that down there, but just look at that view. Look at it. It's unbelievable. Absolutely stunning. And I'm only 200 metres up. Gorgeous, right? Yeah. Get yourselves out in nature. Get yourselves out. Feel better. Feel better, beautiful souls. This is a bit weird, guys. I've come into a field, through a field, and there's these pipes. You see them? There's a few of them around. A bit weird. Wondering whether there's a shelter or something underneath, or even that it was a landfill or something in the past. Now, I'm not far from Cricklade still. I won't be long, and I'll be there another 45 minutes. I've met some beautiful people on this trail coming this way. Fair few hikers. Well, not a fair few, but there's a few hikers, maybe 8 or 9. Beautiful people, beautiful. It's a gorgeous area, stunning area. but we're getting to even more stunning area after Cricklade, because it's the Cotswolds. Beautiful. Wow. Hard slog that's been today. Beautiful souls. Oh, so I found a spot where I can camp up. I've done 26 miles of a journey that ought to have taken through all the public rights of way, should have only taken 9.6 miles. So Wiltshire County Council, sort your bloody public rights of way footpaths out. They're horrendous. Continually blocked. I kept having to go back on myself continually, go miles out of my way around, come back again to go up and then find out that it's blocked again. Anyway, I've seen some beautiful countryside. But for now, I'm going to sign off for this one today, and I'll see you again in the morning in the rain. It looks like it's going to rain, so I'll see you again in the morning. Okay, be kind to yourselves, beautiful souls. Be very kind to yourselves. Much love and many blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you.